Hello, remember me? So sorry I haven't been vlogging. I don't know, I got a new camera. That's my new reason to get back to it. And also it's a Sunday morning now, and I spent my Saturday night kind of just getting some new goals in mind. I met Amanda and Daniel from Recalibrated Bodies last night, and they just have me so motivated to try all these new things. But I suppose where it all went wrong for me this summer was, well no, I had the breast augmentation surgery, and again, best thing I've ever done. Any questions, I've put up a couple of videos about it. But that same week my auntie died, and then 2 weeks later my uncle died, and I was just in shock. I was in a bit of, you know, sure, who cares about tracking macros, obviously, but not only did I not track, but I completely binged. And looking back now, I don't know why stuffing myself with chocolate was in any way helpful, but I did. And then I went to Portugal for 10 nights, and I had great intentions of being like, you know, I'll go over and I'll train and just chill and work. And I did. I trained and chilled and worked, but I also ate and drank a lot. Then I came home and I had 9 days to get back training and eating well before I went to London for my birthday. There was a music festival, SW4, and I went to that for 4 days of eating and drinking. And then I came home and I had 4 days to get back training before I had a wedding. My cousin was getting married. And then I was home another 9 days, where I went to Prague for my friend's hen party. So it's just been event after event, and I hate making excuses, but that's what I was kind of telling myself, like, oh, enjoy the summer, you've worked hard all winter. And to be honest, I just feel so meh, like my shape. I feel normal, but I think I always wanted to be next level. So I'm kind of putting some goals in line, plans in place to get there. But anyway, I want to get back vlogging because I think it's really motivating, and I remember doing a good stint just before I did my photo shoot in May, and this really helped. So I'm going to vlog a bit more, promise. So today we've got our Ladies Who Lift in Swords. We've done it now, I think 4 or 5 times around the country, and it's gone so well. Like, I used to be so nervous, and now me and Leanne just get on so well, and that's all just goes to plan, and well, hopefully. And so I'm really excited. Yeah, so I'm going to bring the camera and I'm going to show you, so hopefully, a little bit more about what happens if I can get someone to record a little bit. But yeah, I want to get back vlogging and holding the camera up in front of my face again. But it's so pretty. The camera, not my face. Let's get it started.
I'm wasted, my heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing, keep your words naked. You got me blushing, and if forever I'll follow, you be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow.
We did it, and we're taking some Snapchats.
Yay!
Hope everyone had a good time. I think they did. It's so manic when we get trying to get it all done, but it's fun. Adrenaline racing. Now I'm gonna go in, collect the girls, and we're going into Crow Park, and it's just started lashing raining.
Watch Mom's vlog.
That might get cut. Yep. All packed. So, got decent parking. I don't know if you can see it. Found a little sneaky way into Crow Park. Just waiting. Don't know if it's sunny or rainy. So it wasn't Dublin's day, just let them all into the house there. I was going to go into Nava because I love watching the competitions, but then my friends have just suggested some Thai food, so I might just get a sneaky Sanuk and, you know, fresh start tomorrow. Yeah, no, big plans. I'm going to do that. I'm going to nail them down. I might even go through them here tonight. I've kind of made a big decision, and the more I think about it, the more I want to do it. Keep watching, I'll explain later after my Thai food. Good morning. Yeah, great fun day yesterday. I always have to fix my hair. Had a great fun day yesterday with my friends, and fortunately Dublin ladies didn't win. I was going to go to Nava and then had Thai food. So I just had an early night last night. I went home and I planned all my food for today. I'm really nervous. I feel like today is the first day of the rest of my life. But I'm not ready to explain it yet. I'm going to explain it later because I haven't got time now and I want to make sure I explain it in detail. So I'm just going over to the shop because we have nothing in the house and I need to be bang on track of every meal planned to an exact measurement. I took a little progress video this morning. I might show you that later. I have to review it first. I have like tan on the top half of my body. So I'm just going to go get some food, have breakfast, and then I'm going to train with a friend of mine in Flyfit, I think. So that's it. Yeah, I'll catch you in a while.
I'm wasted, my heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing, keep your words naked. You got me blushing. And if forever I'll follow, you'll be my holy ground. You forever I'll follow.
So yeah, just a little training session with Ben there. Ben's about to get on stage for RIBBF in October, and I think he's doing another one just after that. Anyway, hence all the posing. But what was I going to say? Now I'm in Malahide. I just went to one of the Tolan's. I'm going to do a separate video literally talking about my skincare because my skin has gotten so much better. I'm kind of hiding because I've got 1 or 2 spots. Anyway, I think I'll do another video about that one time. And went to Body First and bought some. I've never had the whey protein from My Protein. I've like tried every other product except for the whey protein. So I got chocolate caramel flavour. Wish me luck. That's for my oats. and I think I just need to swing by the shop because I went to the shop earlier and forgot half the things. So I'm just going to go get some potatoes, go home, eat and work for the day. Then I'm gonna come back on later with my little announcement. I think I need to make notes of what I want to say because I have so much I want to say about it. So talk to you later on. Okay, I have some news. I don't know where to begin. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm more nervous now than when I was announcing I was getting a boob job, and well, that went really well. So I probably have nothing to worry about. Apologies, dodgy eyelash. I actually wrote down what I was going to say. So to summarise, I'm going to compete. I know it's probably not even a big deal for so many people, but it's something that's been on my mind for years. Well, not years, about 2 years, if even. Like when I first started getting into really good shape and people were always like, oh, would you compete? And I was like, I don't know. And then I went down to the RIBBF Nationals in October 2015, and I really went down thinking that it was going to convince me that I really want to do it. And I don't know what it was that day that it made me not want to do it. And I think it was the posing and the bikinis and everything. Okay, I'm going to tell you my reasons why I want to do it, okay? I need a challenge. At the moment, I'm just kind of floating around. I'm not really... My training's a bit of a mess. Like, I'm all summer, I've been like, oh, back on it. I've had things in the way, and I think I just need to set a goal and realise what I need to do to get there. I love the idea of challenging myself. Like, I feel like I've done really well in terms of business. I'm just really happy where I am in my life. Like, I'm happy with my body. I'm not doing it as a thing that I feel like I need to change. I'm really happy with everything, and I'm like, I need a challenge. Something I've been fascinated by for years. Like, I've watched so many people, so I think if I'm going to challenge myself, this would be the way to go. I mean, I'm looking forward to, obviously, you know, looking good, but it's definitely not the primary reason. Yeah, I love the feeling. Like, when I did my photo shoot in May, I loved that feeling of just feeling lean and feeling like you've deserved it, you work hard, and you enjoy you train hard, eat well, eat to fuel your training, and then the physiological side of it comes along if you do everything else right. It's like just seeing a reward for your hard work. One of the big reasons I want to do it is that I want to show that you can do it healthily. I've seen so many people do it unhealthily, suffer badly, mind, body, everything, all over the place. And I've seen few people do it in a way that I'd want to do it, in terms of, you know, I'd want to do a long prep to make it easier. You know, I'm not going to binge now all winter to be in shape for next April. My idea is to get training and eating well until Christmas and then make a proper decision. But I want to be in a position that when I start my prep, it's not coming from a really dramatic change. Like, I think I want it to be a couple of tweaks so that I can kind of cruise in. So the biggest decision in this was talking to Amanda from Her Calibrated Bodies, and if you don't follow her, you should. She's this was a credit to the sport in that she's not doing hours of cardio every day, and she's not, like, she's having refeeds every couple of days. Like, I spoke to her, she's not drained, she's not walking around like a zombie the way I've seen people going into competition, and that's always kind of what put me off. Watching Amanda do it really healthily, and a couple of other people, have made me realise that it's possible. Health is really important to me. Like, if it gets to a stage where my body's under so much stress that my reproductive systems aren't working, or, you know, I don't think I'd continue. So it's something I want to prove you can do healthily, again, like I've seen others do. And I think the key to that is a balanced, healthy lifestyle throughout the year, that you're not kind of binging all winter and then having to do a dramatic cut. I mean, it works for a lot of people, but I just don't think it would work for me, especially because of the rebound. So my plan is to have a long prep, which would hopefully be an easier prep. I suppose it would give a new angle to my channel, to my social media. I think people would find it interesting seeing the big change for me. I want some more interesting content. I just feel like every time I go to vlog, it's just me working and doing a bit of training and sometimes eating well and most of the time eating bad and a fresh start. So I think it'll be a really interesting journey because this is obviously something I've never done before. I don't know what it'll be like, and I think it would hopefully be interesting for you guys. If there's anything in particular you want to see, let me know. I'm going to talk about the cons now, the things that are holding me back. The biggest thing, I suppose, for me is a restricted social life. Two of my best friends are getting married in the new year, and it's hard to say exactly what I'll do for it, but I'm hoping that putting in the work now will mean that I will have a bit of wiggle room in, you know, around February, March. It's hard to say, but I don't think I'll ever have an open 12 weeks or 16 weeks to prep. Restricted social life is something that I'm worried about because I'm a really social person. I love going out, I love getting dressed up, I love putting makeup on and eyelashes, even though they look ridiculous right now. I think I can still go out. I've gone out so many times and not drank and it's been fine. It's kind of getting my friends comfortable with the idea that I'm not drinking. I went out a couple weeks ago and had a great night without drinking. It is harder and like it requires a lot of willpower, but I think the feeling of that you're improving yourself rather than damaging yourself or whatever you want to call whatever a hangover is, I love that feeling. I did it before. I went like 3 months without drinking and I felt sensational, and then I went away and it was great. So I think for me it'll be fine. That's another one on my cons, is a bit of loneliness, in that again I'm kind of worried about not being able to go out and be a bit flexible, which I am at the moment and which I've kind of always been. You know, I like the idea of going out for food and all that, but again I'm hoping a long prep means that, you know, I can have regular refeeds, obviously controlled, but you know, just have something to look forward to. And the other thing is there are so many people competing and in the same boat. Like I know a lot of people that do it, and I'm hoping kind of by just making the effort to get to meet up with these people, you know, that understand what you're going through. I don't know what way my friends will react. You keep saying no, that I can't drink, I can't eat, I'll drive. So yeah, loneliness is something I'm kind of worried about, but I think I've enough acquaintances as I was in the Irish Fit Fam that I'm gonna hopefully hook up with a bit more and, you know, learn from their experiences. And you know, it's from talking to people that have competed that make me want to do it. So yeah, I'm hoping I won't be that lonely. Please be my friend. One big thing that's always prevented me from thinking about competing was my followers. I think a lot of people, you know, 99% of people that come up and say they follow me and they like what I do, they're like, I love how normal you are and how that I slip up, and they like it, and I completely get it. And you know, I'm always like, oh, that's grand, I'm just being me, you know, I'm not trying to be anything. So I do worry that that might kind of alienate me a little bit from those kind of followers, or not even those kind, like the majority of my followers, everyone. I don't know how I'm trying to say this. Like, I just hope everyone supports my decision, and I completely get that people see these ladies on stage and they say, oh, that's not for me, or you know, they look too muscly and everything, and I completely get that. I don't think that at all. You know, that the stage is the next point. But I just hope people understand why I'm doing it, and I hope they support me along the way. And you know, I'm sure there will be slip-ups, as always. You know, I am human, as we've kind of always seen over the last while. But I really hope you've got my back for this. I'm really getting emotional here. Another, I suppose, with competing, one of the cons for me is actually being on stage. And I know I have stage, I suppose, on my pros and cons list. Yeah, I love the idea of being strong and disciplined and showing mental strength. I love lifting heavy. Like, I know it's all selfies and I like getting done up and that, but I just feel like sometimes on stage, you know, it's just like a beauty contest rather than, you know, kind of showing off these muscles that you've been building, you know, for so long. I do sometimes look at it and say, you know, like, it's all judged, you know, making sure, I mean, I love tan, tan won't be a problem, but even I don't know, like choosing the right bikini and then just standing up there and posing. I think I'll struggle with the posing and the standing there, and I don't know, I feel it. But then, and again, everyone I talk to that's do it, these are amazing women who've done so much and they all loved it. So I'm sure once I get up there I'll love it. You know, I obviously like a bit of attention and I'll be like, look at me, look how great I look how hard I've worked. So it could be a pro work on, I don't know. I'm not looking forward to learning how to pose. It's one thing I'm never good at. And I know from a lot of people that it is really tough. So, I mean, that's a long way away. That's a long way away. Me and my relationship with food, I'm kind of worried about my rebound. I just think I've seen so many people rebound so bad. Like, I'm not doing this for that one day on stage. I'm doing this for the journey, for the challenge, for overall health, for feeling good. So I don't want to get off stage and just binge for the winter or anything like that, you know, so, or summer. Yeah, I'm aiming for spring classic. I think, I don't really know, but I suppose I just want to announce it now because a lot of people have said keep it to yourself and then decide, but I think I need a bit of accountability, and I really want to be honest about why I'm doing things. Like, if I all of a sudden am being really strict and, you know, turning down social occasions, I want everyone to understand why I'm doing it. So the plan is to get Amanda to coach me up until Christmas, and then I hopefully will be able to go and enjoy Christmas because I've worked so hard up until then, and then reassess. You know, I might have completely changed my mind by then. I might have, you know, at the moment it's something I really, really, really want to do, and it's happened so quickly. I've probably waffled on way too long, and I think I've covered everything. Feel free to ask any questions. This is going to be a journey, and I just really hope I've got your support. Please give me a thumbs up if you support me. And hit subscribe because I'm definitely going to be vlogging a lot more. I think it's something that keeps me in line. I took a little progress video today, but I'm actually going to save that, I think, for the next video when I have some progress, because it was brutal this morning. But yeah, here it goes.